get this game started. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So Notre Dame's offense will get the first swing of the game. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Looking to throw, it's Leonard. It's complete on the right side. They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
And they've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David, coming into this game this time, they want to put out a much better performance.
Oh, there's nothing worse. The coaches are riding you all week leading up into this game, reminding you, showing the clips in the locker room. You know you failed. You want to come out and get a great start in this football game early.
Hey, it's important on offense in the passing game. You've got to have balance, and I mean you got to be able to attack different thirds of the field. You got to work the perimeter to both sides. You got to let the defense know, too, that you're not afraid to go over the middle. They did right there.
On the ground. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense comes out first time they've had the ball today. A big challenge for both of these quarterbacks, Jesse, is dealing with a ball-hawking free safety on the other side.
Oh, you're right, Reese. QBs better be good with their eyes. Better not stare down wide receivers in this one, because if you float the ball down the middle of the field, that's getting picked.
And these guys are going to be right in the middle of the field, flying all over the field, and quarterbacks will make sure that they are locked in and not throwing the ball near those guys.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fullback's got it. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Here comes the offense on second down. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Moving out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. On the option. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Line getting set on second down. Gonna run it. It's Chapman. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert third and short from the 30? They're trying to get to him. He's got it. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. The back goes in motion. They'll power it inside with the fullback.
Well, the fullback helping out his offense here, running the football. Nice job finding the hole and getting upfield. Takes a lot to bring this guy down.
Here's the handoff. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. They're about to snap it for the 9th play on this drive, and they need a yard on third down. They make the stop, but not before he picks up a first down for Navy. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Horvath. Looking to the end zone. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you can tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
Unloads quickly. Got room at the 35. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The give from the gun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 2nd down, looking to throw. He's got an open man. Turns it on down the left side. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Notre Dame. He'll try to tack on one more.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hodges. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And Navy will go back on the attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Navy will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To the air, it's Leonard. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Caught near the sideline, it's Evans. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the short completion brings up 2nd down. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Gets it out fast. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And here comes the Navy offense. The lead's not insurmountable, just down 14-0. But, David, you don't score here, and it could get a little tricky fast.
If you don't score here, if you don't possess the football and put something together to give your defense a little bit of a blow, it's not the ideal start. but it ain't like this game's late in the football game. Create some momentum here in the second quarter.
Yeah, momentum's a real thing in college football. This team needs the juju to get going. That first quarter is one they'd love to forget, so find your best playmakers now. Get them isolated, get them the football, and let them go to work.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And now on second down for this offense. He breaks a tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Navy will have to punt it away. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you want. I mean, offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been
Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. Running toward the tape. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Offense set on first down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Oh, picked off. Got some room to run. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Irish!
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got...
And it's picked off for the third time today. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Have a day, young fella. 2 interceptions already. That's 3, 4, 5, 6 games for some people. A hot start, catching the football. He's acting like he's playing wide receiver out there. I might think about trying a different DB.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was...
Got it! Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the bill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Looking downfield, it's Leonard. Got it! And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Trying to pound it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Navy will go back on the attack. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Lets it fly. Finds a man on the right. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Gets it out quickly. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. On second down, he'll fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Out of the shotgun on third down. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The completion well past the sticks. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Back to pass, it's Horvath. They're bringing heat. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. On second down, just keeps firing. Looking down the middle. It's caught downfield. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half.
Set to kick off.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes the Navy offense. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on second down. After the run, now to throw. Looking left. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna throw it to the right. He's got his man. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And he's got it! Touchdown, Navy!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here come the Irish, back on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute that.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. To the air. It's Leonard. Feeling some heat. At the 35, he's open. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Looking for space. It's Love. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line.
Brings up second down.
They'll keep it on the ground. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. He finds his man. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Coming after it. Got a man, it's Love. And they pick up just a few on that completion. After that last completion, it's second down. Quarterback on the keeper. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. He'll throw it. That's reeled in. It's Collins. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. Coming out with it, it's Leonard. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. The give to the big fullback. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Ran the ball on first down. Let's see what they do on second. On the option. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. They've got him 1st and 10 from the 25. They'll run the option. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Brings up second down.
Now they're going to throw it. The short hands, it's Chapman. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Here comes the option. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Shoots it to the left. It's complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Back to throw, it's Horvat. Caught.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Goes to the option. Tough, hard-nosed running. He got 3, but he needed 4. It's 4th down and 1.
Fourth down.
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. They make the stop, but not before he picks up a first down for Navy. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The big fullback's got it. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. I mean, they're about to run out of plays. 12th play of the drive coming up. Now on the option. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Navy lifts anchor in the red zone. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Able to fight his way ahead for a pickup of 4, but they're still left with a 4th and 2. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. The option look. He'll pull it on the read. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Leaves it with the back. At the 35, he's loose. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And first down for the offense.
Trying to move them on the counter. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, the inside give. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Might as well give it to him again. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Handoff from the gun. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? On the move. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Offense gets set for 2nd down.
Second down coming up.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games starred. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did. We saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.